Mandawe, Makosi, and Hanyang, Lumele, Kamagu, Togozi. And welcome to Tuesday's live session where we're talking about things that are affecting us spiritually, things that we're dealing with, and hopefully we'll be able to help each other. We'll be able to hanya today. And welcome. So what is bothering you spiritually? What is bothering you spiritually, guys? Anyway, remember it's Tuesday live session. We are talking to each other about things of... Okay, I'm repeating myself. But anyway, before I start, let me get my hot beverages. And prepare properly, right? Blending some things, nice. And get my second helper. And see. All right. So spiritual things, what's bothering you guys? What's been happening with you? How are you guys doing? How's everything with you? Spiritual people. How's it been with you? Okay, I can see there's open-minded talks with Miss K. Togoza, Miss K. Togoza. Okay, our door needs some oiling. It's got the noise. Okay, and Togozani, Duncan. Yes. Can you close the door when you open it? This is making the sound. All right. So, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Okay. Okay, you like to ask about Malopo. Okay, ask away. Ask away, Miss K. Excuse me. Ask away. All right. What's been happening here? Okay. Let me see. Okay. Togoza Prudence. How do I know if I'm being initiated in my dreams? What's happening in your dreams, Prudence? What's happening in your dreams? What kind of dreams are you getting? Okay, what kind of... Guys, when your people want you to go to someone, they'll show you. They'll show you, especially if you're listening. If you're getting dreams and they've looked at you, they can see that you cannot... The things that they're going to be showing you, they're going to be revealing to you. You won't be able to take them on your own. They will send you to someone. But sometimes what they do, they tend to fix us. They tend to fix us in dreams. They'll be going on, showing us things that we need to work on about ourselves. They'll be showing things, they'll be showing us things, they'll be, it's like a treatment kind of thing. They'll be taking us through that. But when they see, along the process, when they see that you cannot take it or you're not actually understanding the messages, there are things that you're not correcting physically. So they will show you in dream format that you need to go to someone. Okay, so it will depend on you how you're getting on with them. You understand. When you're reflecting and talking back to your people, they can tell that you understand the messages. Sometimes it takes time to understand the messages, especially if they're just talking to you in dream format. But they'll be looking at you to see how far you are in understanding the messages. Let's just say they're showing you something, and what kind of example can I give? Okay, they're telling you that you need to go to the north. You go to the east. The following day, they show you another dream. You need to go to the north. You come back to them. You said I need to go to west. You go to west. Another day, you need to go to the north. They see you're going to south. Oh, I saw the dream. Is that what you meant? You said I need to go to the south. You go to the south. Then they can see that this one is going to take us a long time because seriously, she is or he is not getting the message. Then they will send you to someone to train you because they can see that it will be difficult for you to understand the messages because they'll be trying with you for a long time. But when they're training you, they can see that you're listening, you're following orders that they're giving you, you're following instructions that they give you in dream state. Then they'll initiate you themselves. Sometimes they'll just do things. They'll be showing you, you need to do this, you need to cleanse. They can see you're listening, you're going and cleansing the way they're showing you. You need to go to the river, as in dreams they're showing you. You need to go to the river. You go to the river, they can see that this one is listening, is following the messages. They show you plant. Then they see you going to the mountain. The way they show you in the dream, you go to that place, you're looking at it and you're talking to them. Is this the plant? Then they can see this is the person who's capable, can train themselves. But when it comes to cleansing, the cleansing dreams, where they're healing you in dream format, those are the ones that will tell them that you need to be in the presence of someone who can initiate you. Because whatever that you've gone through in your life from childhood or whatever that they're going to be revealing to you, even from them, the things from them, the traumas, your people's traumas. So the thing they will be revealing to you, they can see that this one is going to be difficult. When we reveal these things to our child, it's going to be difficult for our child to be on her own, or even with the person that's a mentor, that we've sent the mentor to her to help her. We need the child to be in the presence of someone, and we need our child to be trained in this way. Sometimes, like what someone was asking me, Miss K was asking me about Malopo, they'll be sending you to someone who will actually even be using the drums to heal you, because they know that you'll be able to be healed through the drums. So they will be using the drums to heal you like that. So they will send you to someone. But anyway, how do you know when you started initiating? We've been initiating for a long time, guys. We've been, even me, if I look at my things, I've been initiating for a long time. It's just that I didn't know that I was initiating then because it was just in dream format. It was only when they came to talk to me that I realized that they were initiating me. But now, how I can tell that someone is initiating is that when the moment you start talking to your people, as in they're showing you a dream, you're replying, and then they're showing you things that are happening to you on a day-to-day, you're replying, you're talking to them, they're replying in dream state, they are initiating you. They're initiating. You're in the process. You're in the process of initiation. The moment they are talking to you in dream format, in dream state, in dreams, when you're talking to your ancestors, you are initiating. Okay, as in you're replying to them, you're going back and forth to them, you're initiating, you're already initiating, you are in the initiation process. Okay, where was I? Okay, Tobela Cecilia, Tobela Temba. Okay. When you are supposed to win a Malopo, does it mean they have to ala fakadi peg, or is it just for you to dance? I'm a bit confused. Malopo is healing you and healing. Sometimes your ancestors, they come through after you've healed through the drum. So you'll find that you have some ancestors who will be using the drums to heal you on and off. Because Malopo is not a one-off. Malopo will be like you'll be doing it when it's needed. When you need to heal through the Malopo drum, you'll do that. You'll be doing the dancing, because Malopo is not only healing you, it's healing everyone who is there listening to that drum, Malopo drum, and listening to your ancestor coming through the Malopo session, right? It is healing, because with Malopo, there are a lot of things that are happening there. Remember that she's healing you, you're healing the community. The healer as well who's healing you is healing as well, as they're helping you heal through Malopo session. So, and your ancestors as well, they're helping in the process. And sometimes they will come through it's easy for them to come through when the Malopo drum is playing, so that they can give messages, whatever messages they're giving. So they can come through, give messages. And even when you have new ancestors that are coming through, they're able to come through during the Malopo session. You can have ancestors already functioning, but then when you have Malopo session, you'll have some ancestors coming through to give messages. Because Malopo session, when you're during the process of Malopo session, you're in that kind of protection where anyone can come through to you during the Malopo session to give messages. I mean, like a channel through, using your body, because you'll be going through the process, you'll be healed, you'll be surrounded, you'll be covered by ancestors, right? During that process, anyone coming through the channeling through you during Malopo will be, the process will be open for them to channel through. So yes, you'll be healing there. You'll be healing in Malopo. And not only healing through Malopo, sometimes Malopo can be used. Okay, I'll do Malopo video on its own when I'm guided. Okay. Okay. Open-minded. Okay, that was open-minded. Okay. And remember that it's not only just the dancing, it is the drum. The drum is the most important thing, right? Because the drum is the one that will be the ones that is taking you through the trance. The dance as well, it's like you're confusing the body into paying attention to what is about to come through. Because sometimes, like I said, sometimes with the mind, you have to go through that where there's a drum playing, there's that vibration that is happening around you. Even you, when you're moving your body, you're vibrating, you're helping yourself, like you're opening all the chakras, even the ones that are blocked, you're opening that bit so that you are able to channel nicely. Okay. Okay, Timber, where was I? Okay. Prudence, okay. My great-grandmother was pouring. Okay. Oh, was pouring sniff in a river that I was in. I was always dreaming of being in the ocean, and I had two people showing me I'm on the right direction while underwater. Yes, so you're trusting. You're trusting in dreams. So you're talking about already different spirits there. So you're on the right track. Prudence, if they're telling you that on the right track, that means you're on the right track. Your people are initiating you and you're on the right track. Tabani, Togozani, Tabani. So you're on the right track. Don't doubt yourself. It's just sometimes you do feel like you start questioning yourself and stuff like that. You want to be around other people and stuff like that. But initiation, sometimes you have to go through it on your own. Unfortunately, well, fortunate. It's a fortunate thing. I mean, it's got its own negatives, but don't doubt your people. Okay? That. Okay, what was I? DK, Togoza DK. If they can speak through you and you can talk back and being told you are self-initiated, do you worry if the dreams are not showing you a lot but rain, eggs to use to bath? No, you don't need to worry. Remember that when self-initiation it's just the same as someone initiating you guys. It's just that because you've never been initiated by someone, you wouldn't know that it's almost similar. It is just similar. It's just that you, when you're self-initiating, you don't have like Gogo, who will be like every morning, will be asking you, what was the dream like? What did you dream about? So it's just you and your ancestors talking, and you're telling your ancestors, I've seen this. I've seen you showing me this. You show me this. Does this mean with the eggs? Because sometimes with the egg rituals as well, when they're showing you, they'll be teaching you the way they do them. It's going to be different from others, the way they do egg rituals. And with yours, they'll be showing you that we do them like this with you. But not only are they doing them with you, those are teaching dreams. They're teaching you that you do it, we do it like this with you, meaning that even you, when you're helping someone, you'll be doing it like that, my child. Because it will be self-explanatory in the dream. They'll be showing you someone is coming with this kind of thing, you're doing it like this. The process is as follows. You do this, you do that, you do that. So teaching dreams, it means they will be teaching you, showing that they are doing it to you. They are healing you like that using eggs, but as well as they are healing you, they are showing you that when someone comes with that kind of problem that we showed you about you, you'll be healing them like that. It is teaching dreams. Okay, but I usually forget the, and you don't worry. When the dreams are showing you rain, it's not only just rain. Remember that when it's water spirits dreams, especially when they come as in rain format, because it's the water dreams, spirits is the water spirits dreams, right? You need to watch your dreams to see what it is that is happening in the dream. Because some dreams, like I keep on saying, some dreams are teaching dreams. Some dreams, they are showing you that some things are naturally like this. It's teaching as well. Naturally, things happen like this. Sometimes they're showing you that sometimes people behave in this way to each other, surrounded by things like this, natural things happening like that. Or sometimes you might behave like this when natural things are happening like rain, they're happening like this, you might behave like this. Sometimes they'll show you, but the way you're behaving in that way in the dream, it is not right. You're supposed to behave like that. In the dream, it will be showing you. It will be correctional dreams. They'll be giving you a message, but then correcting you within the dream, or giving you a dream, not correcting you, but showing you some faults, your faults. But they want you to come out of the dream. And then when you're explaining to them, you have to explain to them and say, you know what, I have seen what you were showing me in the dream. I've seen that in that dream, I've done this and this wrong. I should have done it like this and that, because that would have been the correct way of doing things. Right? Because you're showing your ancestors that you understand what they're teaching in the dream. Okay, where was I as well? Oh, Tabani Gogo, I have a Tabani, I have a problem. I can remember a lot of details in the dream, but usually forget the conversation. What could be the what could be the cause of this? I only remember some aspects or just catch the gist of conversation. Sometimes some dreams are like that. You need to, whatever that it is that you're remembering, write it down. Sometimes you need to, I don't know if you know how to meditate, meaning that you need to just lie down, right? Lie down and not think about the dream. Think about something that, whatever that has happened the day before. Because sometimes we don't process things. Things about whatever that has happened before that you didn't process properly. As you're processing it, your dream will come through. Because sometimes, because of things that we haven't processed, when the dreams comes, you forget a lot of information because you still have other things that you need to process that should have been processed before the dream came in. So you need to process that, because the moment you're trying to remember the dream, that other thing that you haven't processed will be disturbing you. So that's why sometimes we need to meditate. Or sometimes you need to just do breathe in, heavy breathing, like inhaling and exhaling, those like stomach kind of, while you're thinking about the dream. Thinking about the dream. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys you've done that. It's like, I don't know what ancestors call that bit. It's not meditation, this one. It's like when ancestors are using you to, how do I even say it? It's like some kind of hypnosis. The ancestors, this is done consciously when you're consciously aware. They don't do it like you become subconscious. No, you consciously, you close your eyes, like you know, they run things to you that they become, you become aware of everything, like things that are worrying. You just close your eyes and, you know, you just close them and you let them call them. You let them run things to you, so that they bring everything that is worrying you so that you can get everything that is worrying you out. Then you can start processing your dreams so that you can remember your dreams. There are too many ways that ancestors help us remember dreams in this way, right? This one is the easy one, but I don't know if everyone can do this, because this is like, it's like the ancestors are the ones doing this. It's like you close your eyes. You are not sleeping. You are not using any you close your eyes, but they come through. They run things to you, like you know, like in flesh. Flesh, not flashes like you're seeing them, but you're thinking about them, like it's in thought format. It's flashes in thought format. So you're thinking about them. Ancestors are helping you run through things like that. But I think, I don't know if everyone can do that, because I think that one is deep. Yes, I think because that one is done by, it's not even done by ancestors, it's done by the other spirits. So I don't know if everyone does this one. Anyway, that is just to remember your dreams. Remember, I'm just giving you this to remember your dreams, but try and meditate, or try and do the breathe in and out. Try and do walks while you're walking, right? Just walk, and don't try to force the dreams out. Just let your thought, whatever it is that is bothering you, come out, so that when you come back home, you sit down, you sit still, you remember a little bit of your dreams. Or sometimes, if you have someone that you trust, like you can talk to, try and talk to them about your dreams. Remember that, especially when you're self-initiating, I found that is better. Like for me, it was better for me to bounce my dreams to the nearest person that I can bounce to is my husband, right? I have to bounce, like saying what my dream is, so that I think about it proper. Because when I'm just reading it, what I've written down, because sometimes it's concerning me, it's very difficult for me to reflect on myself, to make, to think about myself in that way. So it's better to bounce my dreams to someone, like I'm telling someone about my dream, so that I am thinking about what I'm saying, and whatever that I'm forgetting, it comes back, because someone might be asking, but I don't understand that bit. Then you remember something else. You say, oh, it was like this, like that. It is you thinking about reflecting on the dreams, but you're reflecting using someone just listening to you and talking to you, asking you questions about the dreams you're talking about. It's like being with a gobela, right? But you're using someone very close to you, and someone that you can trust. You don't want someone to tell you what the dream means. You just want to bounce the dream. You just want to say the dream out loud to them, for them to ask you, so what happened in the dream? So you did that, so I don't understand it. So that you yourself can be reflecting. Remember, when you're self-initiating, you might need people like that to help you in that way. Okay. Where was I? Okay. And sometimes some dreams, it is necessary that you remember only specific things, because that's what they want you to remember. Some dreams are like that. Everything else you forget, but remember the most important bit, because they'll be running a drama, right? But then they want you to focus on one important bit. So when you come out, you can only remember that bit, because that is the bit that they want you to remember. Do you understand? I'm talking about your ancestors, spirits, and guides, the people who are sending you the dream. So they want you to remember that bit, so you don't focus on the other bit. The other bit, you'll think about them as time goes on, but the most important thing is that bit that you remember. When the ancestors are self-initiating, do I have to take into us? What is into us? What is into us? Mahomo? I'm Musut. Open-minded talks with Miss K. So if I understand you perfectly, Gok, and as how I understand it, it is when they do the drums or what? Chillers? What? The spirit that needs healing will come out of you through a trance, so that it can speak out on how it needs to be healed. Remember that Malopo is not the same for everyone. Remember that. You either are asked to do Malopo for your own healing, right? You are either asked to do Malopo for your own healing, or you are either asked to do Malopo to heal the community, or you're either doing Malopo to heal your family. Meaning that Malopo is just to heal your family. You do Malopo so that your family can be there, and while the drums is playing and stuff like that, they're singing all Malopo songs, you can be healed. Sometimes during that healing, your ancestor will channel out through and give your people messages. Whoever is out there, they'll be giving messages. Remember those messages, sometimes they are messages that will heal the communities, because some messages are messages to give you instruction on things that you need to do, things that you haven't done. Sometimes they are messages that give you that you need to do this and do this to heal yourself. Sometimes there are messages, I'm talking about the people who are channeling through. Sometimes there are messages that are telling you that, oh, there are some things you haven't done and stuff like that. I'm talking about the person, the ancestor who come through you, channeling through you. Whoever is in there, in that bit, the community, they're doing Malopo. The ancestor, when they're coming out, they'll be telling you what is needed for the community. Sometimes they're coming to give out songs, new songs for the community. Sometimes they're giving to give us some things that will be governing us as a community. That, oh, as a community, you need to do this. There's this thing that you haven't been doing as a community. You need to do it so that the community will prosper, right? Sometimes when the person is channeling through you, I'm talking about the Malopo, the ancestor who channel through you, will be coming out just to give an education to the community. Like when I'm saying education, I mean things like what can I say? It depends. Remember that sometimes it could be for healing, sometimes it could be for building up communities, sometimes it could be for community advancement, right? Sometimes it will be, there are too many things. It depends who comes out to talk and in what capacity the person will be giving that message. Do you understand? Because ancestors as well, they're different. They've got their own different specialties as well. So whoever is coming through you, depending on what specialties they have, they'll come in to help with whatever specialty they have, giving that. Or they'll come to give even new medicinal information, remember. So there are too many ways. So with Malopo, I'll do the Malopo video on its own, guys. But anyway, I've already done it. This is doing it, isn't it? Okay. So you're all healing each other. You're all healing each other. When I'm saying you're all healing each other, I'm talking about the person who's dancing, doing the Malopo, right? You're healing, right? And even the person who's coming through you is healing through your healing. Because I always believe that things are two-way. The person as well is healing. For the fact that you're allowing them to channel through you during that process, they're healing through that. Because they're able to come out and express themselves. That is healing for them. If that's what you're asking, open-minded. TBM, hitting that like button like I own it. TBM. And yes, guys, hit that like button now. Hit that like button as well. Like you own it. Own that like button. Togoza Gogo, I went to consult and they told me I need drink impande. Is that wise move? I don't know. Impande, what is impande? The root of what? What is it? Excuse me. Is that wise? Tabo, remember that you need to watch that video. I've done a video about trust and commitment. Remember, when you go to a healer, you need to trust them. You cannot go to a healer and the healer tell you to do something and you still doubt yourself. You've got a problem yourself. So you can't be going like that. You can't function like that, You can't function like that and be right. So the moment you go to a healer, you know that you're going there with the trust that the healer is going to be prescribing whatever that they're prescribing for you. And when you go home, you do as directed by the healer, knowing very well that that healer's intentions were good, because that's why you went to them. You trusted that healers to have good intention to help you in your process. So you need to go home with that, because you ask your people before you went there, that you want to go to that healer. So the healer you went to, your people they allowed you to go. So when they're telling you that you need to do something, you need to do it. Otherwise, you're gonna be wasting money like that. Because me, I can just say to you, no, do not do that. It's not right. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna be running crazy because you're gonna become like those people who are, what they call them, like this. Because that one is calling you, you're looking there, by the time someone else that side is calling you like this, you need to focus. Nyasha, greetings, Nyasha. Gogo, I dream of my father sacrificing me. In what way, Nyasha? Open-minded. Gogo, my ears started having a sharp pain last night, like for a second or two, since yesterday and even now. Okay. Ears sharp pain started having a sharp pain last night. For a second or two since yesterday, even now, it is not ringing sound, but it is a sharp pain. Could it have spiritual meaning? I don't know. The spiritual ear ringing kind of thing. I don't know. This will be really bad if you sometimes remember. Sometimes some things might be medical. And if you're talking to someone, you don't see them, you're just talking like this, and you're saying it means that there's that being irresponsible. But spiritual ear ringing and spiritual ear messages, when you're getting the downloads and stuff like that, a lot of things happen which are really, really uncomfortable. But you'll know because once when you start going through this in spiritual journey, you have to pay attention to your body. There are some things that you can tell that these are not normal things that you're used to. These things that are happening, they're coming with this awakeness, right? You can tell that this is, when you're getting this ear ringing, it means, because you'll be observing yourself, like you'll be listening to your body. When your ear rings like that, you're writing down, today my ear started ringing at that particular time. What happened today? Nothing happened today. This just happened like that. Tomorrow my ear rang like that. And what happened today? Did I do this? Did I do that? No? Okay. You understand? You start making sure that you're observing yourself properly, because you do not want to think things because a lot of things that are happening spiritually, medically, there might be problems as well. Sometimes you might not be able to differentiate between spiritual things that are happening to you and medical things that are happening to you. So when you start observing everything that is happening to you, you can tell that this is not medical. You rule that medical thing out. Sometimes ruling out is by going through, when you think something is not right, you're going and get it checked. That is ruled out. There's nothing wrong with your ears. Now you start observing properly. Now we're talking about ancestor spirits and guides. You're going to be listening and paying attention. So you know that some downloads, when they come to you, like those ears ringing and the pain that comes in, it is not a normal thing. But this pain is not a permanent thing. It is temporal, because it comes with that, the downloads. And as well, after the downloads, you can tell, or even before the downloads comes in, when the ear is ringing, you can tell that there's something happening to your body. There's something that is different. When that ends, the pain ends, you can tell that it's different, because what happens after that, it is something different as well. We're talking about energies now. It is different. Even in your body, you feel that this is different. It's different kind of energy around you, because when things are happening with the ears and the spiritual things, your energy, there will be some different energy happening around you. When I'm saying energy, I mean that you feel something on your body, right? You feel something on your body. You need to start being observant about, to be aware of how your body is like, as in general. You understand? So you can tell that this is spiritual things. These are not spiritual things. Because you do not want to focus on spiritual things when things are happening medically that are wrong. And if you don't get treatment for whatever it is that is supposed to be treated, you wait. Because some things can happen at the same time. Spiritual and medical at the same time. So you need to check other ones and rule it out and start now focusing on your ancestor spirits and guides. Anyway, when I'm saying that, is that sometimes you need to go to other people. Like if you need to go to people close to you. Remember that you've got healers close to you. You go and check with them. They consult. If you've got something that is really, really, you are not sure with, that is something that is disturbing you, go to that healer where they are there with you and they can tell you that this is this and that. Remember that. Let's not just only concentrate on online things. There are too many healers local. Anyway, where was I? Okay, so you need to follow what your healer is telling you. DK, thank you. So I'm being self-initiated. If they were able to talk through me to give messages to my siblings, if they were able to talk through me to give messages to my siblings, even when that was done, I have the ability to talk to them every day. Is that normal? Yeah, that's normal. That is normal. That means you're open if you can talk to your people every day and you give messages. Because normally this is my journey, how it started. It started with the messages being delivered to my family and communities. That's how my journey started. They give messages to my family and communities. So my ancestors, they come. They give me a message. Then they see me going to pass the message to my family. Then other ancestors, they come to me. Then they see me going to deliver the message to their ancestors. Then they started opening me properly. Because I was listening to them. I was following orders. Right? So that's how you start with your family. You start with yourself. They starting with you. Then they start with the family, that is the nearest ones. I'm talking about if you're self-initiating. Sometimes even when you're not self-initiating, when someone is training you, because even the people I'm training, their messages they send to their ancestors, to their family first, isn't it? So then you go to your community members, meaning that the localities. Then you start receiving others, like people from outside. Because now you're comfortable, now you can receive others. Okay. Gogo, some healers are out of order, but we'll send you an email. It is Malopo, okay. Don't be confused by open my talk's name. Hope you remember. Yes, Gogo, I thought you were meant to have done your Malopo. I thought you were meant to have done it I think the last time I spoke to you, I even said you can actually organize Malopo yourself. Like instead of trying to go to someone to do Malopo for you, you organize people to come and do the drumming. You talk to your ancestors because you're self-initiating, isn't it? You talk to your ancestors, and your ancestors will you tell your ancestors that I can do it myself. All I need is just people to be playing drums. So all you need to do is teach me how to do it. I think I talked to you about this. So yes, so they teach you how to do Malopo, even the people around you. And I think I've said it as well here, that when you're self-initiating and they're doing Malopo, I'm talking about Malopo, the normal Malopo with ancestors, and the spirit one, the water spirits one, Malombo. What happens with Malombo or Malopo? If you are on your own, like me, you are self-initiating on your own in a foreign place, you need to do Malopo, right? Like the drumming bit. So what happens with your ancestors is like they'll direct you to the people that you're supposed to, who will be helping you. You get people out there. So when you get in the room to do the drumming, right? What happens is that everyone is received by the ancestors, right? Even the ancestors, they can channel through them. Meaning that whatever the drum, the way they want you to play the drum, everyone in the room will be, if they're holding the drums, everyone in the room, they'll be directed, they'll hear the beat that they're supposed to play. They'll hear it. They'll be directed to help you. The Malopo dancer, they'll be helping you. then you can come, you know, like if they've got songs that they want to teach you, they channel through you and then they teach the songs. I'm talking about Malopo. They channel through you, then they teach the songs. So you'll be singing the songs that the Malopo ancestor is coming through with, things like that. Anyway, all right, what was I? Faith, Togoza, Faith. I was sending memes of old women in the meeting. I was not wearing a shirt, and one of them gave me what t-shirt to put on, and the other one gave me a newborn baby. And I look at the baby. Okay, I look at the baby and I was smiling with the baby. The baby was very dark. Now I was wondering in my mind, why are you so dark? Okay, I was sending what? Sending memes. What's memes? Mimi. What is this? I was sending what of old men in the meeting. Okay, you need to put a t-shirt on, and you're given a new baby, and you're looking at the baby and say, why are you so dark? You are saying to the baby, why is the baby so dark? You were saying to the baby, why is the baby so dark? Faith, who were you saying to, why are you so dark? Okay, this one is a big dream, but why were you saying, why are you so dark? Okay, all right, where was I? All right, Gogo, okay. I also dreamt being given a white baby who was about 6-7 years old. I was so fond of this child, but I kept asking myself in the dream, well, when did I get pregnant? I woke up thinking of this was a gift. Is a gift. Is a gift. Is a gift. And you were asking yourself, why is the baby so old? So old. So big or so old. What was it? Oh, when did I get pregnant? So that means it could have been that you had a dream. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, some things they happen like that. That means if your baby is that big, that means your gift is that big. Just think about it as a gift. That means your gift is that it is no longer newborn where you need to nurture it. It's at that big where it can be used, because a 6 or 7 year old is talking, you know, understand everything that you're doing and stuff like that. Is a 6 or 7 years old. They understand everything. They can feed themselves and stuff like that. So that means as a gift, you don't need to nurture it like that much. You know, it can look after itself. I'm talking about you. You can look after the gift without worrying too much, like you know. So you are at that level that the baby doesn't need so much of you being like, you know, the baby has I can't say it is you know, when you have gifts that are ready. Some gifts you don't need to start it from afresh, like ways needs to be training yourself. They need to be training you too much, training you too much. It means with these gifts, you are ready. That's the simplest way I can understand it. You're ready. So you can start working. So if you have too many different gifts, it means this gift coming into you as a white person means that there's a gift that is, they have to reveal it to you as white, because they have to show you that it's different from the other gifts that you have. You understand? That is why when we have ancestors, we see in our dreams that some ancestors, some spirits and guides, they come in different forms. They come in as different nationalities. They come as white, they come as white, they come as Indians, they come as Chinese, they come as blacks, they come as, you know, different, because they have to help you separate the gift. So when you see this it is like that means that something like that is different. So being black and receiving a white child, that means this is not something that you're used to. So that means you're going to be, you have to treat that child different, not differently, but you have to remember that there are some things that are different. Okay, if we're talking about physical now, some black children, when we have, our hair, the way we need to treat them is different. White people say they need to be treated different. Sun heat, sometimes black people, you find that when it is too cold, for white people, they don't feel too cold, right? For them, they're like, it's hot, isn't it? I'm living with one, so I'm talking about things that I'm seeing all the time, right? So sometimes, those kind of things. So it's just a way to show you the differences in gifts. The differences in gifts. When they're showing us this different nationality, is just to show us the difference in gifts. The way our gifts are, they're going to be different. Even the way that we're going to be raising them up. Is it raising them up? The way we're going to be molding them as the gift carriers. The ones with the blessings. We're going to have to remember that these are not the same gifts. Your prophetic gifts is not the same as your traditional throwing bone gifts. That one is not different from the water spirits one. You understand? So that's why they are showing us different nationalities for us to think and remember that people are the same, as in they're supposed to be treated the same way. But remember, even though they're supposed to be treated the same way, they are different as in skin colors. There are some things that when you're out there as a black person, you can stay outside the heat, 30 degrees. For other people, they stay there 30 degrees. You can see their skin is starting to get those dark things on them. Because it's different gifts. Guys, I'm taking you from physical to the gifts, right? So I'm just trying to make you see that gifts are different. Even the treatment, the way we need to treat all the gifts equally, because they're given to us equally. But we need to remember that they are different. The people who have given us those gifts are different. Okay, where was I? Okay. And it's good that you were thinking, when did I get pregnant? Because you know that to have a child, you have to get pregnant. Okay. And you're not even thinking this child is white. You're thinking, when did I get pregnant? That means equally, whether it's white or black, it is your child. It is your gift. Okay. But Togoloshi, why would you think Togoloshi though? Remember that you need to stop thinking about negative things. If it was Togoloshi, they would have told you in the dream that is Togoloshi. Excuse me. Susan Togos, I had ringing ear while sleeping. The voice of a man came and asked me if I can hear. I replied, yes. What does it mean, Goku? Ah, that's nice, Togos. You can hear, Susan. It means you can hear your people. So you're open. You can hear them. They can talk to you. You can hear them. So that's nice to hear. Okay. 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 So why did you say, why is the baby dark, Faith? Let's see what was why did you think, why is the baby dark? What did you think the baby was supposed to be? So we understand what your people wanted you to, for you to actually think in the dream, why is the baby dark? Something about you and the way you look at things, it will tell us. What did you think the baby was supposed to be when you came out of the dream? For the fact that in the dream you thought, why was the baby dark? When you came out of the dream, what is it that made you look at that baby and actually think about the darkness of the melanin? What is it about you? And because whether it's dark, whether it's light, whether it is a baby, it's supposed to be like that. but you thought about it. Your people wanted you to think about that. That is very important. But why? When you came out of the dream, why? Okay. Okay, where was I? A good day to you, Gogo. Togoza. Tovela Luyanda. Good day to you too. I appreciate it a lot if you shared my information you know about Amaba, especially specifically with the one with the lion. I'd appreciate a lot if you shared any information. Yes, I've shared this information on one of my live session, properly on my live session, but it just takes too long to do the what they call the chapters and stuff like that. I wanted to do that. It's in one of my videos, my live session videos. I don't know if it was 3 weeks ago that I talked about the lion cloth in English. If you watch the videos, the previous live session, I think it's the 3 videos back. So you'll find I explained that one. Maria Mative, and when I do have time, I'll do separate properly. I just don't have time yet. I don't have time at the moment. Maria Togoza Gogo, I once had a dream where, okay, Togoza Maria. I once had a dream whereby I was next to a river and I was wearing palo, and there was a gogo wearing pure white. What does it mean? That means you're wearing palo, you're at the river. So do you have the palo? Do you have the palo cloth? Maria, did you get it? Because if you got it, and you've got water spirits as well. But remember, the palo cloth is not about, it doesn't mean it's water spirits. It doesn't mean Mandawe water spirits. It's just that your people are going to be, what they call it, they're going to be taking you through therapy. Yes, you've got water spirits, but you're going to go through therapy. They're going to be healing you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And you've got water spirits as well. Okay. Precious greetings, Gogo. Greetings, Precious. Nyasha, I want to understand your dream properly. Okay. All right. Where was I? I've been dreaming seeing water in a chair. Every time I want to sit down, I find pure water on every chair that I want to sit on it. It came twice or thrice. Then again, I dreamt of swimming pool with blue water. After that, I saw myself passing water place, beautiful places. There were pure water all over. Oh, that's beautiful. That's water spirits. So you've got water spirits. So if you're trying to sit down on a chair and they are not allowing you to sit down on the chair because if it's wet, remember that some water spirits dream. The message is with the dream, what is happening in there. So what could be causing your water spirits to be making it difficult for you to sit on that chair? Remember that when water spirits are training us, our water spirits dream will be like if you do something in the dream, if they are teaching dreams, not teaching dreams, isn't it? They're correcting you dreams, correcting dreams. They're correcting your behaviors, your conduct in the dream. So when they're correcting you, it means that in the dream, they will be running something, they will be showing you something, maybe a scenario, they will create a scenario. Something happens there that is not right. They're seeing whether you are correcting whatever that is the wrongs in the dream, or you are letting people who are doing something wrong to let them know that they're doing something wrong, or yourself, whatever that it is wrong in that's something that you were meant to do something right, you do something wrong. You'll be stopped from doing what you want to do. The water will stop you from doing what you want to do. Sitting down where you're supposed to be comfortable, it will be filled with water because you've done something wrong in the dream. that those are the dreams when they're training you. They're training dreams. They're correcting your behaviors, your conducts in the dream. Every time it's the water spirit's dreams and they're correcting you guys. You do anything wrong, the water will make it difficult for you to do whatever that you're supposed to be doing in the dream. It is just correcting dreams. So you yourself, when you come out of the dream, you have to look at the dream and say, the dream started like this. Oh, that was happening like that. Remember that it is about you and people, how you interact with people. You understand? How you interact with people on a day-to-day. In the dream, there were people doing the wrongs, or you did wrong things. Your behavior or the people's behavior were not right. But you, as a healer, you looked at it, you didn't correct it, or you didn't make correction right there and then in the dream. Damage, meaning that the water spirits will stop anything. You'll see sometimes the water will just start fill up the whole place. Your place just filled, where you're supposed to lie, sleep, they just fill the whole things. You can't even sleep when the bed is wet. Anyway, the water just comes in the room and just sweep everyone out there. Even you'll be swept away because your behavior, your conduct, or other people's conduct in the dream were not right. You didn't correct. Because that is training. When they're training us, we have to show them that we are capable of doing the right things at all times. We are supposed to show the water spirits in the dream that we are people with good conduct. We are people with good morals. We are people who can show good behaviors at all times. So when one, and our ethics as well, when one of those things is wrong, the water spirit will show you right there and there. Right there and there. They'll show you. If you were supposed to be crossing the road, the water just fill the road, you can't even cross. Or they'll sweep you off. If you're supposed to be, what can I say? You're about to kiss someone. It will just be big rain that will sweep even that person away. Because they're just trying to show you that something was wrong, needs to be corrected. So stop you from doing the nice things, sitting down on the chair. That is the training, when they're training. Okay, where was I? Okay. And it's beautiful water, beautiful blue water. Nice. They'll come to you, your people will tell you which one are they. Tabani, Gogo, is it possible to pick up the dreams of your partner if you share the same bed? At times I don't identify with the message and I feel it is a message for him, but I don't want to share what I shouldn't. With that one, the ancestors, guys, remember, your ancestors needs to be working with you and the person you're with, right? If you are, sometimes the message might come to the person that you're with, not to you. They might come to the person you're with, not to you. But when it comes to sharing dreams, I guess you can, because if you can share dreams with your family members, remember you can share dreams with your family members, especially when the ancestors, they want to validate. It means that you can. The only reason that I wouldn't know if you can share with in that format. I know you can share dreams with Lerato Lamoya. I know you can share if your people they think your person is that deep, then obviously you can share dreams with them, meaning that both of you can share, they can run the same dream with you and that person at the same time. when I'm saying sharing dream, your dream and that person's dream at the same time. But some dreams, yes, they might be, the way ancestors they work, guys, is too deep, right? Because sometimes they can give you a dream. The problem is, if I'm going to be sharing this one, I'll be sharing my personal information, which is sometimes not right. Sometimes ancestors, you can be sleeping and someone is down, like I could be sleeping and Happy's downstairs doing other things and stuff like that. And my ancestors, they can show me something that is happening downstairs with Happy, right? Or sometimes they can even show me a dream of my children. Let's say maybe I'm sleeping very early in the morning, I'm still sleeping, I'm still in bed. My children are downstairs and they're watching something on the computer, something that is not even right. Children, the things that they watch, remember on the things, sometimes they watch things that are, sometimes my ancestors, they can just show me the dream and wake me up quickly to say that I need to have a look at that, right? They can do that. So I can't rule it out. I can't rule it out. But you need to be able to talk to your hubby. You need to talk to your hubby about things like that. You need to be able to share things with, well, not everything, right? But some things, just to find out if what is happening to them. Because I know that my one doesn't tend to dream, but he tends to have visions, right? But they are related to my things, and which for him he doesn't even understand what the hell is happening. But it comes to me as a validation for something else. Right? So you need to share when you can. Not everything, when you can. Faith, I was driving my bike and I got lost. I saw a young man give me wrong direction. I was so angry and slapped him. I meant a pregnant woman with 2 babies. One of the baby asking for me for €1 and I give, okay, and then they entered my bike to show me the way. They took me to the market and they left. As I was waiting, the place looked so familiar and I realized this is where I was going. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good, but not good with that someone gives you wrong direction, then you start beating them up. Remember that we are being corrected, right? We are being corrected, meaning that our behaviors, the way we are, sometimes we do not deal with things right in real life. So ancestors in the dream, they will show you that they'll be correcting you, showing you that some things you're doing right, some things you're not doing right. So they'll be testing you. These are testing dreams. They are testing you in the dream. You're asking direction to someone gives you wrong direction, right? They give you wrong direction for a reason that they themselves, they know why they're doing that. But you, imagine if someone physically is not in the dream, is physically, you're riding a bike, you're asking someone for direction, someone saying it's that way, and it's not that way. Then you just come out of the bike, bah, 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 bah. They're correcting that behavior. That means in real life, you still need to correct that bit about you. The short temper and stuff like that. Some people they don't have good intentions, but it doesn't mean that if people don't have good intentions, you have to start being physical. You know, you need to control that bit of yourself. Remember that they're correcting our behaviors. You need to correct that bit of yourself. The anger issue, that anger bit, I mean, if it's outside, you'll be arrested, right? Now, the second dream is a good dream. You're seeing people, they're asking you for something, you're giving them with a good heart. You see that they might need it, you give them. Because of you've done something good, something comes out of it. The good thing comes out of it. You find your place. You find the place where you're supposed to be. Because remember that they have to show us our weaknesses and our strength. Sometimes we are like this, sometimes we are like that. Sometimes good things, good deeds, you get rewarded. Sometimes with bad deeds as well, you wouldn't find it. You do something, and remember that as people as we are like this, we do not all have good intentions. Some people don't have good intentions. But you as a human being, you're supposed to have yourself. Forget about others. Think about yourself. If someone is like that with you, the way you behave towards them as well, it shows you that you have a problem. But remember that these are correcting dreams. They are correcting you. The dreams are with testing in the dream, testing how you behave, how you deal with things, how you deal with things that are challenging you on the way. So anyway, that's that. Kamagu Thelma, Kamagu Tobela Takozani, Ndauwe, Ntombi. I dreamed I'm behind a minibus with my cousin driving. She fell asleep while driving. I rushed to the front to take hold of the car and stop the car. However, the car was on the edge. And then what happened? And then what happened? And then what happened? Maria, no, I haven't got it. That means you need it. If they show you the palo, you need it. You were wearing it, you need it. Faith, Josiah, your people, if they want you to get something, sometimes they show you that you're wearing it, right? They show you in a dream wearing it, meaning that you need to wear it. Sometimes they just want you to wear it and go to the water and show them that thing that you showed me in the dream, like this, this is the thing. I'm wearing it so that they can process. Your dreams can continue, your people can continue training. Okay. Where was I? Okay. What happened to the minibus, Thelma? Okay. Faith. Oh, they entered my bike to show me the way. Okay. All right, that. I also once dreamt of my friend who has a spiritual gift wearing blue and white beads on her hands. The first time, the second time on her legs. And then what? And then what were you thinking in the dream? What were you thinking with your friend wearing the beads? What were you thinking in the dream? Because remember, sometimes for our people to get our attention, especially when it comes to Amabai, ancestral cloth, and the beads, the attention, the way they get to us, when they're telling us that they want something, is through other people. Or sometimes it's through the shops. Sometimes it's through you going to the market and selecting those beads. Sometimes it's through like a picture, vision, right? They just porno that. They show you the beads that you want. So your attention, the way they get it, they get attention from you. They have to use specific people. Remember that people plays important roles in our lives. Every friend that you have plays an important role in your life. You as a person, as I'm speaking to you now, our friends are not the same. We've got this friend that you know, when your friend has got something like that, you're going to be thinking, wow, I want to have something like that because my friend I know, she's serious about her things. It means if I have things like that as well, I'll be serious about my things. Then you have other friends and you see them. That one, she's got that. Do you understand? We've got there are different ways of we looking at our friends in real life. Every friend that we have in real life, I guess I'm talking about myself. Every friend that I have in real life plays an important role to me in my life. So it means even in dream state, my people will use that role that my friend plays in real life. In the dream, they'll play the same role in the dream. So they'll be showing me things that I need to be doing in the dream, using those friends with the roles that they're playing for me in real life. So when it comes to beads, sometimes you see yourself going to the shop and going towards the beads that your ancestors they want you to get. Sometimes you'll get there and you take them. Sometimes before you even get there, you're about to say, wow, I like that. The dream ends. Sometimes they'll show you a gogo dancing, wearing the beads the way they want you to wear them and the same color that they want you to get. Because they're just showing you that this is what we like. So you're gonna be wearing these beads, and when you dance like this, my child, you're gonna be looking like this gogo. They're just showing you like that gogo, because you'll be watching, wow, that gogo looks beautiful. Look at the way she's dancing. Because they're just showing you that even you, my child, you can do the same. You can wear the same beads. So when they're showing you friends as well, it depends. You're thinking there in the dream, when you're watching that friend of yours with blue and white beads, it is what your ancestors want you to think, whether they want you to get those beads or not. That is your thinking in the dream. Okay, where was I? Just stopped at the edge. You saved everyone. So that's good. You saved everyone. So it was just you and your cousin, and your cousin fell asleep. You saved everyone. That is good. You can navigate life, even when others are not doing the right things. Thelma, you can do the right thing quickly. You can act quick and do things. You managed to save the situation. That is what they're showing you. You managed to save the situation which would have taken you over which would have in real life. You've managed at the last minute to save a situation which would have caused that accident. Minibus, meaning that there will be people as well in the bus if they are in the bus, meaning that you would have saved a lot of people. You would have saved a lot of people. Remember, because if it's a minibus, it means you've got a lot of people in the back if you do have them. So because of someone falling asleep while they're supposed to be navigating life, you, through your quick thinking, you save everyone. So that is good. That is very good. That's how I look at it. Because we're talking minibuses. We're not talking about your car. We're talking about public. Some things you need to act like that. You need to, because you're observant, you're aware, you saw something that could have caused an accident. Quickly, you reacted quick. So that means in real life, it's as it is. Your quick thinking saved the day. Anyway, just arrived. So that is just that. That's just that. So what's happening with you guys? Okay, this one didn't finish. Faith, is it Faith? Faith, I didn't finish with Faith. Nyasha didn't finish with Nyasha. I want to know what sacrificing means, because sacrifices got too many meanings, and I want to know this one. And that's just that, guys. I think you guys, I think you're done, isn't it? We are done, isn't it? We exhausted everything that we can, so we'll talk again. What's been happening with you, Didi? How are things going on with you? Before I go, because you just came in. Okay, before I go, let's see. So you guys are not talking anymore. Let's see if I'm happy or not. Let's see what this tarot cards are saying today. They're gonna be lying to me and telling me something that is not true. Am I happy or not? Oops, why do too many cards want to come out? Oh, what is this one? Gosh. Guys, look. I've got 1, 2 cards. I've got the the Hanged Man, which is good. I like this one because it means like I'm looking at things from a different perspective. I think this is it. I think I'm getting there, guys. I think I might have too much that I'm starting to hoard. I guess I'm just holding dishes in the kitchen. There's no money involved, but maybe I'll be holding some of my wealth, isn't it? It'll be too much that I'll be holding it like that. Huh? For like someone who's got too much, they actually have. They are not even. They actually have to even put their to protect some of it with their feet. It's just too much. It's just all over the place. Ooh, the world is on my feet. I can do anything I want with it. And even these ones, in my hand. But this one I like it. I used to think that this one was bad, but this one is very good because with all situations, this one is thinking nicely about things. I like the Hanged Man. So, guys, it's a good thing. Yes, I am happy. So it's a good thing. I am happy. And I'm gonna be hoarding lots of coins. I hope so. I hope so. It better be realistic. Do not want to be hoarding by car only just in cards and be thinking I'll be hoarding. I want to be able to sit on money and put my legs on top of it. Gold, not this pentacles kind of nonsense. Anyway, that's just me thinking rich, because if that man gets to that stage, he's filthy. Anyway, okay, I have been great, Gogo. Many dreams and visions that I have questions about. I wish there was more time. Togoza Gogo, Togoza Odika. I was on a family conference. Yes, but what happened? You're in a family conference. Yes, what happened for you to be sacrificed? Because sacrifice can be sacrificed as the sacrifice can be negative and positive. Remember that it can be negative and positive, especially when it comes to dreams. You are one of the family member who sacrificed because you are the one selected. Sacrifice. Nyasha, since I think you are the holy person, right? Since we are talking holy, remember how the other one was sacrificed, the Bible one was sacrificed so that some of you guys can live happy, right? You can be happy through the blood of something. So some people are sacrificed in the family, meaning that other family will be able to live through their sacrifice. But remember that this is metaphoric. It's not like if it is the other one, it's not like something bad is going to happen. No, it just means that everyone has decided. If it is, I'm just leading on Nyasha because you're not giving me information. I'm just thinking about family sitting together and agreeing that we select this one to take us into the next step as a family. We are sacrificing this one. But sometimes sacrifice can be shown yeah. But I look at it as a positive thing. Okay, all right. Okay, I had such a bad. All right, there's 1:30. I'm gonna leave at 1:30. Okay, I'm gonna leave in at 12:30. Okay. All right. That isn't Dombi. I had such a bad vision last night. Someone forcing me to eat fish. I told the person I don't eat fish. And in a dream I ate it. My people yelled at me and told me to go get something right now. I went immediately and they told me to consume this in order to get rid of what I have just eaten. I'm glad I listened and did that immediately, because I was told by them to not eat fish and pork. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good, Dombi. That's good. Remember that when they are tracing you, guys, remember tracing. This is part of tracing, right? They are taking you from one stage to another, right? you are going higher up there. Spiritual. So remember that the things that are happening in real life, physical in real life, that you don't do, in the dream you'll see that you do them. That means you're doing something wrong, right? So sometimes you do something wrong because of other issues that make you do something wrong. So you're corrected right then and then by your people are showing you that since you've done that, we do it like this. Sometimes they might show you as in, like they want to show you that if something like this happened in real life, you undo the wrong by this, like they were showing you to do that. Excuse me, you understand? So that is good. I look at it as a good dream. Ntombi. Togoza, Michael, and in this family conference, they were practicing a ritual, and then my father said to me, they are going to sacrifice me. I started running. Yasha. Yeah. The running bit. Guys, this running business needs to stop at some stage. It really needs to stop. We can't keep on running. I mean, seriously, even if you're running a marathon, you can't run it for long. There are some things you need to wait and take. You need to take. Let's see. Remember, I'm going to be finishing in 13 minutes. DK, go, last one. If your ancestors are showing you being happy, talking about a man who is yours, and you're bragging how your mom is late, will love him, yet you already married in a dream. Why? Who is this man? What is happening with you in real life? Guys, we can be married and still be thinking about others. So what is happening to you in real life? And why would you think your mother will be very happy about that one? Not the one that you're with, but the one in your dream. What is it about him that your mom will love that you don't think your mom loves this one that you're with? Because some corrections there. The man in your dream, what is it that your mom will love about him? And what is it about the one that you're with that you don't think your mom loves? Okay. Physical, and compare physical and the dream one. What is so different about those two? Thirsty! Yeah. Some people are thirsty. I'm talking about needing a drink like a tea. Tea. DK, you want tea or what? You want to drink water. Maria Mativi, I'm not sure if they meant for her or me. What Maria was talking about. Okay. What I mean, Maria, when you're getting dreams, right? In the dream, when the dream is running, you'll be thinking about the beads that you're watching your friend wearing, the blue and white beads that your friend is wearing. You'll be thinking about it. Like the same way as like me, you're watching me here and you probably look at my lips. What are you thinking? So in the dream as well, when you're watching someone with the blue and white beads, what were you thinking? It is your friend wearing white and blue. Do you have them yourself? If you don't have them, what were you thinking about that? Whatever that you're watching. If you don't know if your ancestors want you to buy those beads and wear them like your friend, you need to touch and ask my people. I have seen my friend wearing white and blue beads. Either you like them or you don't like them, but let them know. I like them. Oh, wow. Is that what you want me to wear as well as like my friend was wearing? The blue and white beads. So your people can give you another dream because they will see that you didn't understand them. They'll show you. But me, I'll be right there. I'll be on Amazon. Amazon.co.uk. I will be selecting blue beads white beads. And I will be wearing them exactly as I saw. And I'll be showing my people, just like you showed me things like that. You show me beads and they were worn like this. Look at me. You do not just show me things in dream state and expect me to just see and go and sleep soundly. I am now showing them to you as you show them to me. That's how I talk to my people anyway. Sometimes, I mean, I've got some that are too serious. They wouldn't take this kind of nonsense. Okay. All right. I dreamt I was in a helicopter. Okay. I dreamt I was in a helicopter. I was replying to Maria there about the beats. I was in a helicopter flying, that is Didi, over the sea. Wow, over the sea. With a family, mom, daughter, son, and uncle. Then there was a storm and the helicopter malfunctioned and went underwater while sinking. While bad. Seawater. While sinking. It has to fly. And it has to be a helicopter fly. Hey, but these people, they're really good. We can really do some films, you know. We can really create beautiful films with our dreams. Can be making money with these dreams. And then what happened? For some reason, I told them they should. Okay, delete it. Okay. Well, so it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Seawater dream. Seawater spirits dream. But anyway, we'll get there. So we still have 7 minutes. What do you guys want me to do? Let's see. That one. Hey, let's see. DK's dream is interesting. It's very interesting. For some reason, I told them they should not worry too much about their father who passed away because he's fine. Suddenly we were underwater and it was green, large forest where the deceased father appeared in blue jeans, black t-shirt, and eating wild fruits. Wow, he's happy, isn't it? He saw us and came running to hug his family for the last time. Wow, that's beautiful. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Didi, your dreams sound beautiful. Well, I guess with accident come the good things. The person who's passed is actually even eating wild fruits. You can imagine wild fruits. We're talking about like even like chewing those African gums. What they call it? Those nice ones, like wild fruits. Wow. What are the wild fruits that I can remember? The pupuche. Those are the wild fruits. The pupuche. What the other ones? Guys, I can't think about them in English. I'm thinking about them in Sud. So I can just imagine your deceased father in the water eating those ones. Actually, I still have them. Mavilo. Those are wild fruits. Anyway, look, I'm about to finish. So, and don't forget to like this video. You want me to do this, to have those things, to hold those pentacles things. So for, you know, what they call them? The thing when the video goes, whatever it is called. Okay. Tobela Tabo, I'm about to leave Tabo. If you dream of shooting stars and moon, what does it mean? What are you dreaming about them doing? Because remember, some of these dreams, we are actually out there learning, right? We are out there learning about stars, about the moon and stuff like that. So what are you dreaming doing there? Mpoka Loli, Mpo Tobela, Togoza Mpo, I'm going to be leaving soon. Does bepping when you're thinking of something or after saying something out loud, a confidence should do that thing or look into it? That's what I'm still struggling with. Mpo. I'm still struggling with that one. My beps, sometimes my beps are like a confirmation of what I've said. My people are saying, happy, we are happy. They give me a bep. Sometimes it's like they'll give me a bep, like they are saying, you need to listen to us. But with a bep as well, you hear that they want to come through, right? They want to come through, meaning that they want you to listen to them. It's not like that burp saying confirmation of what you're saying. Yeah, my child, on the right track. Sometimes is they can see that you're about to go off track. Like I'm giving you an example with me. I'll get the burp to say you stop right there. Stop right there. Like sometimes with these live sessions as well, sometimes I tend to it can take over. Like someone is asking me a question and I'm thinking about it, but then I'm trying to answer it in my own way, not something that I've learned from my ancestors. Then they'll give me a burp, like leave it there. I'll get a burp and I'll hear them like you're about to go somewhere where you can't go there. They'll stop me right then there. So it's the burps, right? So the burps are different. They're different for different things. Sometimes you burp like this. Someone says something and your people are happy with what someone is saying out there. And you'll get the burp, like acknowledgement of what that person is saying. That is right there. Right there. You understand? So the burps can be either you're talking the truth or sometimes stop. Sometimes can be like we want to say something to you, or it could be, there are so many meanings. So you need to try to listen to your burps when it happens. What happened for you to have the burp? So you understand your people, how they communicate with you. Remember that they don't communicate with us the same way. So you need to understand your burps. Your ancestor spirits and guides. Okay. And sometimes when they're too excited, they'll keep on giving you those burps. Burp after another burps. And they can get too excited that they want to be expressive as well. So you end up like you have to listen to them. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Okay, Makosi, Didi, Makosi. Tabo, what does experiencing rain in a dream mean? It was in a car though, not driving. The skies were really dark. They had 2 kids in the car. Dropped me off in an Indian populated area. Continues. Tabo, we're talking something here. We're talking about the water spirits, isn't it? Mpo, thank you for replying, Goga. I'm also trying to learn them since the burps are relatively new and they haven't spoken yet. Okay. Yeah, they will start like that, Mpo. Mine, they started like that. Started burping, like, bleh. Kids were asking, Mommy, do you need water? You need water. Bleh. And these burps, they're not nice. They're only nice when you're there talking to people, sitting with people who understand. But when you're just there, like and actually these ancestors ones, they come like they're so loud you can't even control them. The way they come, ancestors sometimes. I don't know Umdigi spirit. I do not know much about Umdiki spirit in Tombi. Maybe when I'm finished with whatever that my people are trying to correct me with here and teach me about, then maybe they'll give me information about Umdiki spirit. At the moment, I know nothing about them. And what is happening? I'm going now. Oh, I'm going. All right, let me just leave you. Let me just see something about that. But I won't share this one with you. I want to see something about DK. Interesting. Anyway, so guys, we'll talk again. Remember that we'll talk again as our ancestor spirits and guys willing. We'll talk again. We'll explain things. We'll come and talk to each other about these things. And remember, don't forget to tick those like button if you enjoy this live session, take them. Even if you didn't get to enjoy them, but next time you'll enjoy, I guess. And thank you for khanyising me. You khanyised me, and I'm khanying. And I hope, hopefully, I khanyised you as well, as much as you khanyised me. So we'll talk about, I'm talking about shining light. You know, you send me that light, and I'll send it back to you. And we'll, we'll talk again. What are you saying? Quickly, like, let me just quickly see what this one is saying. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, Gogo. It makes sense so much. Okay, I agree with Info Kilabule, Twitter, Gogo, Chabela. Makosi, truly appreciated guidance. Thank you, Gogo. I don't even know the man. I just said he has a master's, but they didn't tell me this man. Okay, okay. All right, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. DK, that's interesting. And something about that, whatever it is that the person has got, you need to try to understand why you think. Remember that is something consciously they're bringing into awareness in dream state. So you need to think about why your people bring that to you. Tabo, these people then assisted with organizing me in a car to take me to my destination, even surprising this Indian lady and others call me by name. Also now I was able to topless and belt loose. Tabo, this is your water spirits dreams. I can't tell you who they are yet, but they'll come to you and tell you who they are. But I'm thinking them, the name, right? But I don't want to confuse you yet. I want these things to come to you directly, nicely to you on your time. All right? And so, guys, we'll talk again next time. And Chabut, Chanyang, Chanyang, Chanyang. Why is it not turning off?